While in midfield, ladies and gentlemen, Ngok Monique takes the place of Kome Fadimatu at Aretuyap. 2 changes in attack. Captain Abudi Ongene shuttles from the right wing, and Domembele Elise at the left. They both come in for Osol, Kevin, and Gamanga, respectively. And Coach Charles, obviously, is also definitely going to be making a couple of changes with respect to the side that faced Cameroon a few days ago out there. And on your screen,
on peut le voir, René Catier, c'est un dispositif en 4-3-3 avec triangle inversé au milieu de terrain.
Absolutely.
Avec comme pointe basse Amboudou et 2 joueurs avancés en Ngok. Voilà donc une équipe offensive mise en place par Jean-Baptiste Bissek pour venir à bout de cette sélection ougandaise, les Crested Cranes. On a vu des changements du côté du Cameroun, notamment 5 changements opérés par Jean-Baptiste Bissek. On verra également tout à l'heure des changements du côté ougandais, alors qu'on peut apercevoir le trio arbitral mené par Nganda Rishi du Gabon, avec notamment Ndong et puis Bwanga. Voilà donc le trio arbitral qui va diriger ce match ô combien important du Cameroun face à la sélection ougandaise avec Aboudi Ongene, l'ange Gabriel, on va le dire ainsi parce qu'elle joue un rôle de protection vis-à-vis de ces jeunes joueuses. Il faut dire que c'est la doyenne de cette équipe, Aboudi Ongene, dans cette sélection depuis 2008. Et voilà la sélection ougandaise avec 4 changements. On note les entrées de Shamira, Désiré Natoro, Jacqueline Adon et Bridget Nabi Sali. Et il faut dire que cette équipe ougandaise est disposée en 4-3-3 comme l'équipe du Cameroun. Ce sera donc une bataille tactique également, au-delà de la bataille technique et physique. René Catier.
Of course, we're talking about the 4-3-3 system. The specialists in the studios were talking about that and just how much the system is going to animate this encounter with the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon. The Lionesses who are going to have to go for the kill. But obviously, the Lionesses are now fully in control of their own destiny. And they are going to have to use what we call in football as the principles of the positional play. Coach Jean-Baptiste Bissek, who is going to be playing probably from the back, controlling possession, positioning movement, compactness, exploiting half spaces, combination play, counter pressing, vertical play, as well as overload in order to get those 3 much needed goals this evening here at the Réunification Stadium as the pre-match rituals continue. The Indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon concerting together for the sake of team spirit, because that is absolutely what they need in order to dismantle this stubborn Ugandan side.
Aïe, coach Charles Lucula, le coach de l'Ouganda, il faut dire que c'est le coach par intérim de la sélection ougandaise.
He has 1 month. He has a 1-month mission in order to achieve. If he doesn't do that, he's going to be shown the door as the kickoff is already given. The Cameroonians playing from right to left, for those of you who know the Réunification Stadium. And that one goes out of touch for what's going to be a throw-in call in favor of the Ugandans. Throw-in quickly taken, recuperated by the Cameroonians. Around the center circle, dispossessed of the ball, the Cameroonians pick up that one again. And this is Colette Njana, who lets that one go out of touch, throw-in quickly taken. She does well, but unfortunately, not for so long, picked up there. And this is player dungeons number 10 for Cameroon. Unfortunately, Fallon couldn't get on that one, and the ball comes back to the center circle. And that one slides over the halfway line now. The Ugandans inside Cameroon's territory. A long kick of the ball. And the Cameroonians are going to have to do the defensive chores now with Mambo Lambo, who scored the last time Cameroon played here at the Réunification Stadium.
Le Cameroun qui affiche ses intentions dans ce premier quart d'heure. Une équipe camerounaise qui va jouer l'offensive à fond, mais il faudra rester prudent derrière, comme sur cette offensive de l'équipe ougandaise. Et il ne faudra pas céder à la précipitation dans la quête de ce premier but. Il faut rester assez vigilante sur ses bases arrière. Et c'est la rentrée de touche ougandaise. Ballon récupéré par le Cameroun, notamment Fallon Mefomoto qui a trouvé Choudio Adiara. Et voici le Cameroun dans cette transition défense-attaque qui a essayé de se relancer, mais c'est un ballon perdu, mais récupéré finalement par les Lionnes Indomptables. Et c'est finalement la sélection ougandaise qui hérite de ce ballon. Une transversale pratiquement qui n'aboutit pas. Le Cameroun qui est bien en place en défense. C'est un ballon pour Choudiou Diarra dans son duel avec sa vis-à-vis Briquette. Et revoici Choudiou Diarra sur le flanc gauche. Elle conserve ce ballon. Il faut lui offrir une solution de passe. Choudiou Diarra, c'est fait. Le Cameroun qui essaie de préparer soigneusement cette offensive. Et le centre. Malheureusement, ça n'aboutit pas. Le dégagement de la défense ougandaise.
The Cameroonians are going to have to rapidly circulate the ball. Beautiful display there. And this is Monique. Unfortunately, she was caught offside by referee Uganda Rishi from Gabon. And Monique is going to have to fall back to do some defensive chores. I was talking about the fact that the Cameroonians are going to have to rapidly circulate the ball using the inverted fullbacks in the build-up phase instead of advancing vertically, because it would appear that the Ugandans are proving a little bit tough, especially with their defensive organization as goalkeeper Vanessa Edith, who plays up club football out there in the Danish Women's Super League with North Jylland, kicks that one right up front around the center circle. The Cameroonians come back again. Toss of a possession. The Ugandans get that one, but beautifully defended by the Cameroonians, who slide the ball over the halfway line now. Player done just number 10 for Cameroon. Unfortunately, Brigitte couldn't get on that one, and it's going to go out of touch for what's going to be a throw in call in favor of the Indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon.
Il faudra que cette équipe camerounaise puisse faire douter les Crusted Cranes en marquant un but dans les 15 premières minutes. C'est le scénario idéal pour les Lionnes. Un but dans cette période de temps ferait bien douter cette équipe ougandaise. Par contre, si le Cameroun tarde à marquer René Kati, ça peut davantage mettre en confiance la sélection ougandaise. Et voici les Crusted Cranes. Elles ne parviennent pas à bien se dégager, mais elles arrivent tout de même de cette rentrée de touche. Alors que le Cameroun qui reste positionné haut, notamment avec Choudiou Diarra, qui fixe bien la défense ougandaise. Et c'est un ballon perdu par les Ougandaises, récupéré par l'équipe du Cameroun pour cette offensive, pour ce mouvement de flux mené par le Cameroun, notamment le Fomoto qui a trouvé sur le côté droit. Et c'est une rentrée de touche pour le Cameroun, c'est pas fini, le Cameroun qui reste d'attaque. Et la défense ougandaise qui se dégage, et c'est un ballon dans l'entrejeu. En rond-point central récupéré par le Cameroun. Pour le moment, le dispositif de récupération de balle fonctionne bien côté Cameroun. Et c'est les consignes que Jean-Baptiste Bisset a données. Il ne faudra pas laisser cette équipe gagner la bataille du milieu de terrain.
Absolutely. And that's why they are playing the 4-3-3 system, which enables the Lionesses, of course, to connect to one another, as it could also help them move in chains throughout the pitch. Space utilization, options to play, flexibility, balance, and of course continuous movement. And breaking down the Ugandan defense could prove vital in this particular game. As those on the bench watch on, it's going to be a free kick call in favor of the Crystal Cranes of Uganda. From inside their own territory, the ball slides over the halfway line. Beautifully defended there, but not for so long. The Ugandans come back again around the median. The Cameroonians pick that one out. Beautiful display there, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting now. This is very interesting for Cameroon. Oh, no! Beautiful, beautiful first action there from the Indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon. It's looking quite promising. 7 minutes on the watch. Still no goal for Cameroon. And no goal for the Crystal Cranes of Uganda. But this is an incredible action.
Avec Bélé qui a reçu cet amour de ballon sur le flanc gauche. Elle a été malheureusement perturbée par l'anticipation de la gardienne de but ougandaise, Vanessa Edith, qui a bien joué le coup. Si elle n'avait pas anticipé René Catier, ça aurait pu faire but. Ce n'est que partie remise pour les Lionnes qui ont envoyé un signal fort à cette sélection ougandaise. Alors que nous sommes toujours dans le premier quart d'heure de la partie. Et voici les Ougandaises en phase offensive. Un ballon qui n'a pas pu parvenir à sa coéquipière.
Yeah.
C'est du bénéf pour le Cameroun.
And Marianne Inez, who plays club football for mmmJapap in the Guinness Women's Super League, simply accompanied that ball to go out of a baseline. It's going to be a long kick to Cameroon, beautifully taken there by goalkeeper Kafibia. She finds Mfumeto, who slides the ball over the halfway line. Interesting now, ladies and gentlemen, for Cameroon. Sunjoya, no! She did not adjust her leg well because there was the onrushing Abudi Ongene, the captain. She was there, ready to bite and chew the Ugandan defense, but unfortunately, Joya Ajara couldn't compose her leg and stability on that one. And Jean Bisek, head coach of the Indomitable Lions, former coach of Kotomspor of Garua, continues to display his tactical disposition.
Et ça permet bien entre Choutué Agara et Gabriel Aboudiongene. Ça s'est vu sur cette précédente séquence. Le Cameroun qui repart à l'attaque avec Mbele sur son flanc gauche. Mbele le centre. Et c'est pas fini. Le Cameroun qui revient à la charge. Et le Cameroun toujours en attaque dans la surface de réparation. Récupération de balle ougandaise. Des fulgurances camerounaises, mais il faudra davantage s'appliquer dans le dernier geste.
Yeah.
Il faudra assurer la qualité dans la transmission du ballon pour prendre à défaut cette équipe ougandaise. Mais dans l'esprit, c'est une bonne entame de partie par le Cameroun.
It's very clear the Ugandans are using what we call in football jargons the inverted fullback moves to the zones in front of the centre backs, and they have been able to withstand the Cameroonian attack machinery. And back onto the video play. And that ball inside Cameroon's territory, picked up there by Ikwaput Fazila. And she received some encouragement from her coach Charles Ayako Lukula, who was appointed just 2 weeks ago in order to drive the Ugandans into the Olympic Games. Like I said, he's got just 1 month to do that, to achieve that mission, without which he's going to be shown the door. That is an information we got from the Ugandan Football Federation. The Ugandans in control. At that far left, tossable possession between Naomi Eto'o of Amazon, not for so long, interesting now. And that one wasn't well adjusted by Ikwaput Fazila, who plays her club football for Kampala Queens out there in Uganda, and one of the most dangerous strikers in this Ugandan side. She who was on the score sheet last time out when Cameroon played against Uganda, out there in Uganda.
La production du jeu camerounaise, les attaques dangereuses également, mais il n'y a toujours pas ce but tant attendu ici au stade de la Réunification de Douala Bepanda. Le Cameroun qui bien sûr ne devra pas céder dans la précipitation renégative.
But I think I like the way they are playing the Indomitable Lionesses.
C'est une bonne entame de partie.
Absolutely.
Tout ce qui manque, c'est la dernière passe qu'il faut soigner et bien sûr le dernier geste pour faire mourir ce ballon au fond de filet. Le Cameroun qui a mis en place une équipe constituée essentiellement des professionnels avec 10 joueuses amateuses représentées par 7 clubs de la Guinness Super League. Le dégagement camerounais. Les Ugandaises qui essaient de revenir à la charge. Un autre dégagement du Cameroun. On cherchait Choutué Agara, mais Ousmane n'a pas pu récupérer ce ballon. Et dans l'entrejeu, c'est les Ougandaises qui vont se relancer à l'attaque. Sur le flanc gauche, Fallon de Fomoto qui a essayé de récupérer ce ballon, mais c'est pas à la régulière. C'est une faute.
Well, we're going to have to say for the past 12 minutes, the Cameroonian, the Ugandans have been able to hold their breath tight. Of course, when it comes to sheer popularity, we know that football is the most popular sport out there in Uganda, followed by rugby and of course basketball. And the Ugandans controlling from their own territory. This could be interesting now. And she simply put that one out of touch. Is going to be through in call in favor of the
par le staff technique des Lionnes Indomptables. On a pu apercevoir Rigobertson
as well as
Raymond Kalankongo.
Yeah, the Cameroonians still in control at that far right. Interesting now, beautiful. It's going to be a free kick goal in favor of the Indomitable Lions. That was a fascinating action there from the Cameroonians. Player done just number 5, Naomi Eto'o of Amazon Fab, who gets a free kick for Cameroon as we head into the 13 minutes of the encounter.
On attend beaucoup de la relation eto'o-Guinée sur le flanc droit de cette équipe du Cameroun.
Absolutely.
Il faudra que ça combine assez entre les deux joueuses pour trouver la faille dans cette défense ougandaise. Et c'est un coup franc pour le Cameroun qui s'apprête à effectuer un Mbele. Mbele qui était positionné latéral gauche au match aller. Elle a été repositionnée plus haut pour ce match retour sur le flanc gauche. Et c'est parti pour ce coup franc dans la boîte. Dégagement de la défense ougandaise. Le Cameroun qui reste d'attaque, qui essaie d'assurer le contre-pressing. Et ça c'est important. Tout de suite à la perte de balle, il faudra rester positionné haut pour perturber la relance de la défense ougandaise comme sur ce ballon. Oh là là. Ça se rapproche, ça se rapproche progressivement.
Yeah, they're going to have to continue playing like this. The Cameroonians, and it's interesting. That was a beautiful work called there from Nshundria Ajara. Corner for Cameroon to be executed by Ndombela Elise. Ndombela Elise. And the Cameroonian big women are already inside. I can see Ngok, Monique. I can see Abudi Ongene as well as Nshundria Ajara just from the edge of the 6-yard area of the Cresta Cranes of Uganda. Corner kick to be executed now. A long one inside the 18-yard area. Headed out of danger, not for so long. Picked up there by Abudi Ongene inside the 18-yard area. And the Ugandans are able to clear their vital zone. Picked up there again by the Cameroonians. And that's player done just number 5, Naomi Eto'o, who was out-muscled on that one. Still, the ball is inside the territory of the Ugandans. And the Cameroonians are going to have to fall back now because the Ugandans are quickly circulating the ball inside the 18-yard area of the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon, who come back and, of course, do some defensive chores. And the ball cruises out of danger for the Cameroonians. Heads go high. The referee says it's going to be a free kick call in favor of the Indomitable Lions.
Et le Cameroun qui essayait de se relancer et c'est reparti sur le flanc gauche avec Diana. Elle essayait de trouver Mbele. La relation Diana-Mbele n'a pas pu marcher sur le coup. Et Jean-Baptiste Bisset qui repositionne ses joueuses. Ça parle énormément, ça communique énormément dans le camp du Cameroun. Et c'est reparti pour les Lionnes. Voilà, c'est une faute. L'arbitre laisse jouir. C'est un ballon dans la surface de réparation. Il faut mettre l'impact dans cet espace de déséquilibre. Il faut offrir des solutions.
Yeah, I think there was a deflection from a defender of Uganda, but the referee never saw that. And so it's going to be a goal kick to Uganda.
Ah ben, je crois qu'elle a laissé l'avantage, René Kati, au profit du Cameroun.
Uganda women's football, which is a reference point in East Africa, of course. They won the Sekafa Women's Championship in 2022, finished second in the same competition in 2018, were third in 2019, fourth in 2016, and were third again in the COSAFA Women's Championship in 2018. They and Cameroon were guest participants in that year's COSAFA Women's Championship, and Cameroon actually finished runners-up behind the host South Africa. The Lionesses losing by 2-1 in the final. Back onto the field of play. It's going to be a free kick call to Cameroon. And that player for Uganda, sporting jersey number 7, Nagada Catherine, receives a verbal warning from referee Uganda Rishi. Free kick to Cameroon. To be taken by eto'o. She slides the long one, Falong Mefumotorada, inside the 18-yard area of the Ugandans, who clear their vital zone. Throw in to Cameroon. They're going to have to do this very quickly because time is gradually going. Beautiful display there from Abudi Ongene, but unfortunately the Ugandans are well compact in defense.
C'est vrai que le coach Ayeko Lukula a annoncé en conférence de presse que l'Ouganda est ici pour jouer, pour ne pas calculer, mais à l'observation, c'est une équipe ougandaise calculatrice qui est plus en phase défensive qu'offensive, avec un regroupement compact.
Of course, we know that he's made 3 defensive changes to the lineup that played against Cameroon out there in Uganda. He's come to play defensive football here against the Indomitable Lionesses. But I think the Cameroonians, with their experience, are going to have to find, you know, that solution to solve the Ugandan equation.
Il faudra mettre davantage d'intensité, davantage de mouvement. Et c'est un ballon ougandais sur le flanc gauche. Attention, elle frappe. C'est une frappe non cadrée.
Yeah.
Et là, la défense camerounaise était en place, notamment Manbolamo et Magé, qui sont allés perturber l'attaquante ougandaise sur cette séquence.
Yeah.
Jean-Baptiste Bissek, il est à Douala, une ville qui lui a porté bonheur lors des playoffs, champion du Cameroun avec Coton Sport de Garoua. On veut croire que ce sera le cas cette fois-ci avec les Lionnes, dans le cadre de ce tournoi qualificatif pour les JO.
After all, the last time he played here, he won with the national football team of Cameroon. Abudi Ongene, fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting now from the 18-yard area. Oh no, not for so long. A long one up front, and the ball just ballooned over the crossbar. It's going to be a goal kick to Uganda.
Il y a du jeu, il y a du mouvement, mais il n'y a toujours pas de but. Tout de même, ça se rapproche.
Yeah.
L'équipe du Cameroun.
There was Ndome Mbela Elise, who couldn't adjust her leg on that one. Well, it's quite understandable. She's a midfielder, a defensive midfielder. I'm sure if it were an attacker, she would probably have done better than that. The Ugandan key players that you're going to have to watch out here, all of them on the pitch as Cameroon get another free kick. 20 minutes already gone. 0 for Cameroon, 0 for Uganda. The Uganda with their 2-goal advantage, holding tight to that. They have their key players, key foreign-based players like Fozia Najemba, who plays for Dynamo Moscow in Russia, Juan Nabirie of FC Minsk in Belarus, and Fiona Nabumba, who plies her trade out there in Denmark. The Cameroonians now trying to orchestrate that offensive move there, not for so long, picked up there by the Indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon and cleared out to the vital zone by the Cresta Cranes of Uganda. And the Cameroonians pick that one again. It's going to be a throw-in call in favor of Uganda.
Le Cameroun qui veut réaliser à tout prix son rêve parisien et prendre part à ces JO Paris 2024. Mais pour ce faire, il faut passer déjà par cette équipe ougandaise. Et c'est toujours 0-0 ici au stade de la Réunification de Douala Bepanda. Le Cameroun qui pousse. Mais ce dernier geste, cette dernière passe qui fait toujours défaut aux Lionnes Indomptables. Alors que les supporters continuent à donner de la voix, continuent à pousser cette équipe vers la victoire. Je dirais même vers la qualification, parce qu'il ne s'agira pas que de gagner ici ce soir. Et les quartiers, il faut se qualifier. Revoici le Cameroun en phase offensive sur le flanc droit. Joli geste technique. Il va falloir libérer ce ballon. Il y a une solution de passe axiale, même latérale. Et c'est un dégagement de la défense ougandaise qui se donne un peu d'air face au pressing du Cameroun. Oh là là, le retire. Et la bataille de l'entrejeu. Et c'est un coup franc au profit du Cameroun. Alors que l'arbitre central, Uganda, Arishi, met un peu d'ordre sur l'aire de jeu. Il faut se calmer, hein. Les Ougandais, il faut se calmer.
The goals are going to have to start coming in this first segment of a game. Oz is really going to put the Cameroonians in a very tight corner during the second segment of a game as we have a free kick from Bodolo Elian. Just slides a long one inside the 18-yard area, and that one has been cleared out of the vital zones by the Ugandans. The Cameroonians controlling now from their own territory. Elian Mambolambo just slides a long one over the halfway line, picked up there by Mbela, and Fallon Mefumatu now from that far end. A beautiful cross of a ball! Ladies and gentlemen, interesting! Oh no! What a miss from Cameroon!
Quel raté du Cameroun! Encore une fois Mbele, qui n'a pas pu bien ajuster sa frappe sur cette occasion nette de but. En fait, c'est pas Mbele qui rate sa frappe, c'est la défenseur ougandaise qui retire ce ballon. Il allait tout droit au but. C'est bien joué par la défenseur ougandaise. Et ça continue à se rapprocher pour le Cameroun. La plus grosse occasion de but que n'a pas pu mettre au fond Mbele. Mais il faut rester d'attaque. Il faut rester lucide. Il faut garder le moral haut pour pouvoir prendre à défaut cette équipe ougandaise.
Yeah. And the goalkeeper getting some treatment there. Well, the Cameroonian approach to these kinds of complex opponents could be centered around experienced, adaptable players like Abudi Ongene and Chut Njoya Ajera, who have a deep understanding of a game. Of course, their experience can result in a more fluid and flexible playing style.
Il faudra peut-être la bénédiction du pape pour que le Cameroun trouve enfin le chemin du but.
We had rains yesterday, rains last night, and we're hoping that that was simply a benediction for Team Cameroon, who have been doing quite well so far. 25 minutes on the watch. But of course, the efforts are going to have to be followed by goals, because goals is what we want.
Il peut consulter ces versets pour que le Cameroun obtienne enfin ce but d'ouverture du score.
The Cameroonian Pope, the man who was present at the 2022 FIFA World Cup out there in Qatar and was simply a marvel to watch and behold. Still very much present here to bring in his support to the women's national team, as play has been temporarily halted with Uganda's goalkeeper getting some treatment. Look at that. The goalkeeper went on that area ball duel, missed that one. Unfortunately, Ndome Mbele Elise, rebound was well defended by that well-regrouped defender for the Cresta Cranes of Uganda, who for now have a 2-goal advantage.
C'est la sélection ougandaise qui peut dire merci à Shadia Nankia, qui a renvoyé ce ballon sur cette occasion nette de but du Cameroun. Et voici le corner camerounais avec Gabriel Aboudiongene.
Yeah.
Est-ce qu'elle va mettre ce ballon sortant ou rentrant? On va le voir tout à l'heure. Gabriel, l'ange Gabriel, c'est parti. Et c'est un dégagement de la tête de la défense ougandaise. Recorner pour le Cameroun.
I loved it when you said Ange Gabriel. That's what we need this evening. And the Angel is still going to have to take.
Gabriel Aboudi, l'unique buteuse de l'histoire du Cameroun au JO. C'était en 2012 à Londres.
Yeah, and she's still struggling to qualify Cameroon for the same competition. A competition that Cameroon has participated in just once. The Ugandans have never participated in the competition, neither have they participated in the FIFA World Cup. Corner for Cameroon. Abudi Ongene strikes a long one inside the 18-yard area. Cleared out of a vital zone by the Ugandans. It's still going to be another corner kick in favor of the Indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon. The Ugandans must be credited for their compact defense and midfield so far. Teams like them become more unpredictable and harder for opponents to counter as the players are constantly adjusting their tactics along corner kick. Let's go high, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting now from Abudi Ongene. Cleared out of a vital zone again by the Ugandans. Abudi picks up that one. What is she going to do? A long kick of a ball inside the 18-yard area. The Cameroonians on that one again, but the Ugandans have crossed. And of course, the Cameroonians have a free kick, ladies and gentlemen! What a goal!
Le Cameroun l'a fait!
Shoot! Douala!
Elle voulait se rattraper de ce penalty raté à l'aller.
That was a thunderbolt! That was a thunderbolt, ladies and gentlemen! And it went kissing the back of the net for Cameroon 1, Uganda 0. What a goal!
René Caché, ce but n'est peut-être pas aussi bon que celui marqué lors de la Coupe du Monde 2019, mais il vaut son pesant d'or. Il rassure le Cameroun et il fait toute cette équipe ougandaise. Oh que c'est bien fait! Quelle reprise de volée de Chuntoya Diarra!
Eliane Mambo-Lambo must also be credited for the goal. Look at where she was, Eliane Mambo-Lambo, moving from the central defense of the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon and finding herself inside the 6-yard area of the Ugandans. And of course, with that decisive pass that has seen Shoot Njoya Ajara, who plays a club football for Inter of Milan, open the score for Cameroon this afternoon here at the Réunification Stadium.
On attendait beaucoup d'elle ce soir, Njoya Ajara. On a vu ce visage lors de la dernière séance d'entraînement hier. On a pu percevoir la concentration. On a pu percevoir la volonté de faire la différence ce jour. Au stade de la Réunification de Douala, Bepanda, il s'est fait. Le Cameroun qui mène 1-0 face à cette équipe ougandaise. Mais rien n'est joué, tout est à jouer. Il faut encore marquer 2 buts pour assurer la qualification directe. C'est vrai qu'à 2-0, il y aura les prolongations et les tirs au but.
No.
Mais le Cameroun ne veut pas jouer les prolongations ce soir.
Not at all. You don't want to let the game go into a post-match penalty. The Cameroonians have not really had Tipai, ladies and gentlemen, back onto the field of play. Monique, what is she going to do? A long kick of the ball. Interesting now cleared out of a vital zone from the Ugandans, who can now breathe a heavy sigh of relief after that Cameroonian raid there inside their 18-yard area. They cleared their zone again. And the Cameroonian sweep, Eliane Mambo-Lambo, picks up that one. She's now going to have to control from her territory, picked up there by Fallon Mefumetu. Fantastic display, and she receives a lot of applause from the population here. What a beautiful football from Fallon. Fallon Mefumetu, who played the 2016 Africa Cup of Nations with the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon, Lionesses of Cameroon. And that one goes out of touch. It's going to be another throw-in call to the Indomitable Lionesses, who have been galvanized and, of course, trying as much as they can to equalize.
Il y a du contenu sur les deux flancs du Cameroun, aussi bien à gauche qu'à droite. Il y a de l'animation offensive sur ces deux flancs. Et c'est d'ailleurs sur un ballon venu du flanc que Chuntoya Diarra a pu trouver le chemin du but de Vanessa Edith. Le Cameroun est dans un bon tempo.
Delay tactics, and that's going to receive some warning from the referee. Uganda Rishi, who tells goalkeeper Vanessa Edith, aged 22 years old, not to demonstrate any delay tactic here. She fully knows that with a 2-1 victory on aggregate, our team is still in front to qualifying for the next stages of the 2024 Olympic Games qualifiers, and the Cameroonians in control comfortably. And that's Ndome. Interesting now. This could be very interesting now for the Cameroonians. And that was Ngok Monique, who couldn't get on that one, and the ball rolls out of touch, or rolls out of the baseline. It's going to be a goal kick to the Ugandans.
Avec Diana qui a fait son entrée pour ce match retour, elle est absente au match aller et elle fait plutôt son match, Diana sur le flanc gauche. Et voici l'équipe ougandaise pour ce dégagement. Nous sommes entrés dans le dernier quart d'heure de cette première période. Et c'est le Cameroun qui mène 1-0. Un but de shoot, Njoya Diarra. Et revoici les Camerounaises pour assurer cette transition défense-attaque.
It's beautiful what she did. She simply put the ball, and of course it was deflected by the Ugandan.
Les autorités administratives qui ont apporté leur onction à ce match. On a pu apercevoir le gouverneur de la région du littoral, Dieudonné Thomas, Yva Adibois, qui a certainement savouré cet amour de but de Gabriel, de Choudio Adjara. Ouais.
I'm sure they are all happy. But that happiness is only going to be completed. The Cameroonians can qualify for the next stages of the Olympic Games. The Cameroonians are going to have to defend right now. Picked up there by the Ugandans around the center circle. The Ugandans controlling now. And the Cameroonians have already regrouped. It's interesting to see how everybody is defending and how everybody is attacking. A while ago, you saw Mambulambo deep inside the 6-yard area of the Ugandans. The Cameroonians now again inside the territory of the Ugandans. A beautiful one there. She was brought down. The referee says it's going to be a free kick call to the Indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon. That was Eto'o Naomi of Amazon FAP, who has been very, very, very emblematic in this first segment of the game.
René, quand on porte un tel nom Eto'o, on est obligé de tutoyer le sommet, on est obligé de faire dans l'excellence.
Wearing the big boots of the Eto'o that you all know with aplomb.
Attention! C'était un bon ballon pour le Cameroun.
Yeah.
Malheureusement, Chout n'a pas pu récupérer cette balle. Au cœur de la défense ougandaise. La joueuse de l'Inter Milan qui est dans son match.
Well, Wilfried, I think Coach Jean-Baptiste Bissek is still trying to build the socio-affective superiority of a team he inherited just 2 months ago. The team's ability to function harmoniously and cohesively will obviously come with time, and that's exactly what he said during the post or pre-match press conference of yesterday. And the synergy and understanding that most of the players have with each other on the pitch will come with time. But for now, they have to win. They absolutely have to win and back onto the field of play. The Cameroonians speak of that one now. Mambulambo. Interesting now. Abudi Ongene, the captain. What is she going to do? Is she going to lead by example? Abudi Ongene has a man. She has a woman to beat, and she puts her head up. Sees the long kick of the ball. Goalkeeper Vanessa was right there on time and comfortably picked up that one.
Et ça, c'est Abudi Ongene tel qu'on l'aime dans ses œuvres sur le flanc droit.
Yeah.
La Abudi Ongene qu'on a vu lors de la CAN 2016, aussi flamboyante, percutante, qui avait d'ailleurs été élue meilleure joueuse de cette CAN 2016. Et voici l'Ouganda en face offensive. Le Cameroun est tout de même en place défensivement. Et c'est une faute. Signale l'arbitre. Uganda à Reishi Carmen. Une faute de Manbolamo. On va voir. Ah ben, elle estime que c'est vrai qu'il y a eu une petite bousculade de Manbolamo sur l'Ougandaise. Sur le coup, elle n'a pas joué le ballon, Manbolamo.
She's very strong and very composed equally. And that's why Cameroonians were a little bit surprised when the coach, didn't field her in the last game that Cameroon lost to Uganda, 2-0 out there in Uganda. The Ugandans have a free kick. A free kick to Uganda.
Et Bia qui positionne
goalkeeper.
La barrière.
Goalkeeper Bia. She's going to have to...
Quand on porte un tel nom, on est obligé d'être au sommet dans tout ce qu'on fait.
Absolutely.
J'espère qu'elle sera à la hauteur de ce nom ce soir.
So far, so good. She's responding positively to that. We're looking to see her, do so throughout this encounter. Free kick, referee signals. And that one is going to be taken by Ikwaputi, long kick of a ball. Fantastic.
Là, c'est une correction. Lors du match aller, le Cameroun a pris le premier but sur coup franc, sur une faute de main de Bina. Et là, c'est une correction faite par Bia sur ce coup franc ougandais. Et les Ougandaises qui reviennent à la charge, c'est un ballon récupéré finalement par le Cameroun. Et revoici la section ougandaise en phase offensive. Un ballon qui a fait son difficulté par Bia.
Beautiful. And that was Maggie Marianne Ines of Amazon FAP who covered that ball beautifully well for goalkeeper Bia. And shoot Joya Jara. Just lines over the halfway line. Unfortunately, loses possession of that one. The Ugandans now build it on that one. The Cameroonians again got fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. but that one couldn't connect well with Captain Abudi Ogene. No, Njoya Ajara, and the Cameroonians have all regrouped now. One-on-one, Mambo Lambo, toss of a possession with the spirited Ikwaput. Interesting for the Cameroonians now. It's going to be a free kick in a very dangerous position for Cameroon. There was a handball there. That ball was deflected with a hand by that on-rushing Cameroonian defender. Oof. I think the Cameroonians are going to have to hold their breath right now. They have to be composed.
Ah ben, c'était plus une main de protection qu'une main délibérément faite pour la faute de Colette.
Yeah. Everybody has got to fall back now and do that much needed defensive chores. A caution there for Colette Njana, who plays her club football with Stade Reims. She's going to have to hold her breath. An interesting free kick now for the Crested Cranes of Uganda as goalkeeper Bia positions her defenders. Free kick to be executed by
Il faudra rester concentré sur ce coup
the
franc.
spirited Kamuntale Sumaya of Kampala Queens.
Et être réactif sur les deuxièmes ballons. On match aller sur un deuxième ballon que le Cameroun a pris son deuxième but. Attention. Bien joué à Katibia. Elle s'y a pris par deux fois, mais elle s'en tire plutôt bien Katibia.
No cause for alarm. And it was well taken. You know, such free kicks or such balls are always very difficult to be caught by goalkeepers, especially when they take you unawares. But you want to credit goalkeeper Kathibia, who stood at ground and was very composed to simply deflect that one or parry that one. And the Cameroonians now, the ball slides over the halfway line. Unfortunately, that pass couldn't connect well with Abudi Ongene. Picked up there by Mambo Lambo. Fantastic. Cleared out of the fighter zone, unfortunately, by the Ugandans. And the Cameroonians are calling for an offside ball, positional play, and the referee gives that one. 40 minutes gone already, and the Cameroonians leading by 1-0. But they have to score one more to put the game to a parity note while they try to get that much needed goal to crucify the Ugandans. Beautiful defending.
Heureusement qu'elle s'est rattrapée Magui sur cette faute.
Yeah. She's been very awesome in defense this evening for Cameroon. Throw in, quickly taken. Beautiful football from Uganda and cleared out by the rock and steady Mambo Lambo. And that one simply rolls out for what's going to be a throw into Uganda. And the Cameroonian spectators want more goals. They are impatient, they want more goals. But they're going to have to be patient because you're going to have to build up to the game or build up to the play before the goals can come in. It's going to be a throw in, and there was some contestation from Cameroonian supporters that it was rather a Cameroonian throw. Throw in quickly taken. Mambo Lambo clears her vital zone around the median. And there is no offside there. No offside there, the Cameroonians. A long wonder, and goalkeeper Bia picks up that one beautifully well. Strikes right up front. The ball cruises the median. Interesting now. This could be very interesting now for Ngase Mbele, who picks up that one again. Mambo Lambo with that beautiful connection of the ball through Abudi Ongorada to Nshinjui Ajara, but the Cameroonians were not well composed on that one. And the Ugandans have cleared their vital zone.
Il faut toujours noter cette bonne relation entre Nshinjui Ajara et Abudi Ongeni.
Yeah.
Au front de l'attaque camerounaise. Et là, c'était un ballon Panga qui n'a pas pu le récupérer sur ce bon repli défensif de l'équipe ougandaise.
Yeah. And the Cameroonians are now building from the back, absorbing the pressure, engaging their strikers with the principle of positional play, which is absolutely beautiful. It's such a testament to Jean-Baptiste Bissek's tactical acumen and, of course, the players' ability to adapt to the intricate Ugandan play. Right, Wilfried?
Il s'agit de rétablir la hiérarchie ce soir. Le Cameroun qui est 3e africain. Il y a un gouffre qui sépare les deux équipes au classement FIFA, des quartiers. L'Ouganda qui vient loin derrière au classement 31e. Et son 55e mondial, ça fait quand même des autres. Une élimination du Cameroun par la sélection ougandaise.
While we're preparing this match, you and I, we're talking about the complicated details of African women's football, not just African women's football, also the men. No more underdogs in African football, right?
Ça se joue sur le terrain.
And that's why Kenya had to blow us out of the race to the 2024 AFCON out there in Morocco. Back onto the field of play. A tossable possession there. The Cameroonians are winners on that one. And that player for Uganda, body checked. Fallon Mefumetu, the referee says it's going to be a free kick in favor of Cameroon.
Elle fait un bon match sur son flanc, Fallon.
Oh yeah, she's an evergreen player.
La joueuse de FC Fleury.
Yeah.
L'une des douanes de cette équipe, 33 ans, Fallon.
She has one goal for the national football team of Cameroon.
Ouais. Qu'est-ce qu'elle a fait un bon match en France lors de son dernier match d'ailleurs. C'était face à Montpellier, le 20 octobre 2023. Elle avait été impactante lors de ce match du championnat français de D1 de football.
Yeah. Abudi Ongene has been very, very engaging in this encounter. She's been fascinating, and that's what you expect from a captain. Beautiful from the Ugandan goalkeeper, Vanessa. Well, she has been very, very good for her club side. Noise Jailand out there in the Danish Women's Super League. Goalkeeper Vanessa Edith, 22 years old. She's won 6 out of their 10 league games. 5 clean sheets, 2 defeats and 2 draws. And they are second in the Danish Women's Super League. It tells you of the ability of this goalkeeper, who has been very, very, very good for Uganda since her debut 2 years ago with their national team, their senior women's national team.
On est sûr et certain qu'elle fera pas un autre clean sheet ce soir.
No, she's not had it already.
La faute à un shoot de Adjara.
She's not going to have it.
Puisque le Cameroun mène 1-0. Et voici les Ougandaises sur ce ballon. Récupération de Cameroun pour la relance, pour assurer cette transition défense-attaque. Et c'est fait. Et voici l'ange Gabriel dans cette œuvre. Oh, que c'est bien fait. Oh, ma chérie, vas-y, ma chérie. Oh là là, quel festival de Gabriel. Oh.
The angel has been flying and flying with her wings.
Mais elles sont généreuses dans l'effort, Réunification, les 3 joueuses.
Soling and delightful, you know, to see that. At the moment, Coach Jean Bissek is using what they call double pivot, which typically refers to 2 deep line central midfielders. We are actually seeing how it's paying off in this particular contest. The Cameroon is dominating, so to speak. And of course, this gives you multiple responsibilities, including things like ball circulation, protecting the Cameroon defense, and even aiding in transitioning from the defenders to the attackers. That's what the Cameroonians are doing. Corner kick to Angel Abudi Ongene. I can see Michaela Abam already preparing. Long one. Let's go high. Cleared out of the right zone by the Ugandans. Not for so long. Picked up there by player sporting jersey number 17 for Cameroon. That was Brigitte Umbodo, who plays for FC Bolova. But the referee says there was an infringement call. It's going to be a free kick to Uganda. Free kick to Uganda.
Alors qu'on va jouer 2 minutes de temps additionnel dans cette première période.
Yep.
Et c'est toujours le Cameroun qui mène 1-0 face à cette sélection ougandaise, les Crested Cranes. Et voici le Cameroun dans cette phase offensive. C'est une faute. Le Cameroun qui va aller à l'abordage. Il y a une solution passe à gauche. C'est fait. À Boudi, le centre.
That's how you're going to have to play when you play against an African football powerhouse like Cameroon, who have taken part in 13 Africans. Have never won the tournament though, but have finished runners-up in 4 different occasions: 1991, 2004, 2014, and 2016. Interesting now for the Cameroonians, ladies and gentlemen. And that far end, a beautiful kick of the ball! Oh no! There was nobody to bury that one inside the back of the net. It's not over!
Une autre occasion de but du Cameroun. Un second qui n'a pas été exploité par Aboudi Onguéné. Pourtant, c'était un bon ballon. C'était un bon ballon. Regardez. Regardez. Il ne faut pas que le Cameroun retombe dans ses travers. Il y a de la production du jeu, mais c'est le dernier geste, c'est la finition qui fait défaut. Il ne faut pas replonger dans cet art, tel qu'au match aller, tel que lors des 2 matchs face au Kenya.
I think we've also seen the Ugandans playing without any complex, playing out from the back. Well, it's all over for this first segment of the game. It's all over. It's been an eventful first segment for especially the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon. We've had a couple of moments to relieve, but they have been able to concretize only on one, which is not bad at all. They're going to have to come back with much more determination during the second segment of this game in order to equalize aggregate-wise, and why not score the winning goal to take them to either face Ethiopia or Nigeria in the other round, in the next round of this competition. Curriculum vitae, Cameroon is Cameroon, to borrow the words of Junior Awasum. Well, Cameroon needs 2 more goals without any reply from Uganda if they must go through to the next stages of this competition. And we have the kickoff for this second segment of the game. The last time the Indomitable Lionesses scored 3 goals without conceding any was on February 18, 2022 against the Gambia, and they defeated the Gambia by 8 goals to nothing, and that was some 621 days ago.
Et le rêve parisien du Cameroun qui reprend forme ici au stade, la réunification de Douala Bepanda. Le Cameroun mène 1-0, mais rien n'est joué, tout est à jouer dans cette partie. Il faut encore marquer un but pour commencer à davantage espérer. Avec un but, ça ferait 2 buts partout dans l'ensemble des 2 matchs. Et on passera en prolongation. Et si l'égalité persiste, les tirs au but pour départager les 2 sélections. Mais le Cameroun ne veut pas parvenir à ce niveau. Le Cameroun veut faire la différence dès cette 2e période en marquant 2 buts pour la qualification directe au 2e tour du tournoi qualificatif de ces JO. Le Cameroun, un ballon récupéré par l'Ouganda et ça va repartir. Transition défense, attaque mal assurée par l'équipe ougandaise. Le Cameroun qui essaie de repartir, c'est une faute. C'est une faute. Et ici on a décidé, Ouganda, l'arbitre gabonaise, avec à la clé un carton jaune à la défenseur ougandaise. Joanne Nabissalou Brigitte, autant pour moi, qui écope de ce carton jaune sur cette faute sur l'enjeu Gabriel. Il faut surtout pas, il faut pas surtout s'y prendre comme ça face à l'ange Gabriel. La preuve, elle prend un carton jaune à la défenseur ougandaise et c'est un coup franc pour le Cameroun. Un coup franc pour le Cameroun. Et c'est parti. La sortie.
Permet au Cameroun de prendre davantage et espérer et croire Dieu comme faire à une qualification pour le 2e tour de ces JO
That was a piercing headed shot from Gok Monik. Gok Monik who dropped goalkeeper Vanessa. What a goal! Fantastic goal! Fascinating to say the least. The indomitable Lions of Cameroon, who have now drawn level. 2 goals on either side on aggregate. And the Lionesses come back again. A long one from Doc. Cleared out of a vital zone by the Ugandans, who are going to have to organize play now around the median. The Ugandans with Najemba Fozia. A long strike. That was a little audacious chip there. But she couldn't, of course, catch goalkeeper Kathibia off guard as the Lionesses control from their own territory now. Mefumetu Fallon. And the ball was deflected. It's going to be a throw-in call to Cameroon. Throw-in to be taken by Mefumetu Fallon, who participated in the 2016 AFCON hosted by Cameroon. She does so quickly well. The shoot Njoya Ajara misses on that one. And the Ugandans with Bridget Nabisulu. And that one was deflected out. There's going to be a throw-in call still in favor of Uganda. The Cameroonians galvanizing from their own territory now to suck out that pressure. Fantastic play there from Mambo Lambo. Michaela Abam, who just came in a few moments ago, slides a long one over the halfway line to nobody. And that one is going to slide out of touch for what's going to be a throw-in call in favor of Uganda. And the Ugandan player, Njoya Ajara, is going to be cautioned. Njoya Ajara has been cautioned by referee Nganda Rishi from Gabon. Njoya Ajara will have to hold her breath. The Cameroonians continue to lead and dominate this contest. And the Cameroonians, who have scored 5 goals now in their last 14, rather, they have scored 12 goals now in their last 14 encounters. They are going to have to break the deadlock of scoring 3 goals after 14 matches, 3 goals in 1 game after 14 matches. And back onto the field of play. The Cameroonians on the defending end. And that one is going to go out of touch for what's going to be a throw-in call to Cameroon. The Cameroonians will quickly play that one now. And this is Bridget Ombodo, who strikes a long one up front. Cleared out of a vital zone for the Ugandans. Michaela Abam was found on that one. The referee says advantage. And she comes back to her decision. It's going to be a free kick call to the indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon.
Et le Cameroun qui tient ce match par le bon bout. C'est le scénario qui était tant espéré. Et c'est le discours qu'a tenu Jean-Baptiste Bissek dans les vestiaires tout à l'heure. Il faudra trouver le chemin du but dès l'entame de cette deuxième période.
Oh yes.
Et ça a été merveilleusement fait par Molingok. Quelle détermination, quelle rage sur ce but de Molingok. Il faudra rester dans cet esprit conquérant. Ces Lionnes ne doivent pas lâcher du lest. Et ça repart avec cette frappe renvoyée par la défense ougandaise. Le Cameroun qui va essayer de revenir à la charge. Récupération par l'Ouganda. Un ballon finalement perdu. Le Cameroun. Ah ben oui, c'était une bonne couverture. Rentrée de touche camerounaise. Avec eto'o. Alors que Gak Malik demande à sa coéquipière de bien se placer pour recevoir cette rentrée de touche. L'inquiétude a changé de camp. Et le Cameroun sur cette rentrée de touche. Ça va repartir. C'est un ballon pour la sélection ougandaise. Il faut finir le job. Il faut encore ce 3e but qui sera le but de la délivrance. Le but qui fera entrevoir véritablement ces JO Paris 2024. C'est vrai que devant un cas de qualification du Cameroun, il y a un gros morceau à venir. Le Nigeria certainement. René Catier.
Well, you cannot say that for sure, because we've seen the Ethiopians do massively well against the Nigerians. So anything can happen. It could be Ethiopia that Cameroon could meet in the next stages of this competition. But then the Lionesses are going to have to go through first.
Ouais.
And night is already falling here at the Réunification Stadium. But never mind, we have 167 stadium lights here in this stadium that was constructed in 1970, inaugurated in 1971. Ladies and gentlemen, the Cameroonians now with Ambodi Ongene at that far end. She was outmuscled on that one by the Ugandans. Not for so long, picked up there by the Indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon at that far right. It's going to be a goal kick, and the spectators, the Cameroonian spectators, are not happy with the referee's decision. They thought that there was a deflection there from that Ugandan defender, but the referee, Nganda Rishi, decides otherwise, as goalkeeper Vanessa Edith is going to execute a goal kick. We're talking about the Réunification Stadium, which was renovated in 2018 with renovation works completed in 2020. It is a football temple, a soccer amphitheater, what the name, and it's the stadium that is actually hosting the Cameroon versus Uganda game. The Indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon with that free kick quickly taken, not for so long, picked up there by the Ugandans, who are now in Cameroon's territory. One-on-one, Mambo Lambo, what is she going to do? She outmuscles that Ugandan striker. She's still in possession of the ball. She turns around. She was fouled there, but the referee says play should continue. Fallon Mefumeto, without the 360-degree turn there, clinks the long one from there, but was deflected out of, or was headed out of the field. It was going to be a throw-in call to the Indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon. Throw-in still to be executed by Fallon Mefumeto. Fallon Mefumeto with that long telegram, headed out of danger. Another throw-in to Fallon, who has been very, very massive in this encounter, giving in at all.
Toujours bon pied, bon oeil à 33 ans, Fallon Mefumeto, qui est l'une des rares dans cette sélection à avoir disputé cette Coupe du Monde glorieuse 2015 du Cameroun. Elles sont trois dans cette sélection camerounaise à avoir pris part à cette Coupe du Monde. Fallon Mefumeto, Gabriela Boudi-Ongene et bien sûr Chouk Joya Diarra. Des joueurs pétris d'expérience, et voici Michael Abam. Quelle couverture, la frappe! Quelle frappe subite de Michael Abam. Pourquoi pas, ça peut également venir des tirs hors surface. Elle a voulu surprendre la gardienne de but Vanessa Edith. Michael Abam, la joueuse de Narcoupling. Et l'Ouganda qui va remettre le ballon en jeu avec Vanessa Edith. Les Ougandaises qui sont obligées de se découvrir maintenant, qui étaient dans une configuration défensive en première période. Et voici le Cameroun qui essaie de repartir à l'abordage.
It's going to be a free kick.
Et c'est un peu franc.
That was a good call there by the referee. A good call there by the referee as we head into the 57th minute of this encounter. 2 for Cameroon, nothing for Uganda, and the Cameroonian spectators still expecting more goals.
Et le public qui réclame ce troisième but, René Catier.
Shouting at the top of the voice, they want more goals. And that replay there, it's going to be a free kick all after all for Cameroon. Free kick to be executed either by Gabriela Boudi-Ongene, Ishunjoya Ajara, or Mambo Eliane Bodolo. Goalkeeper Edith Vanessa positioning.
Et Ngabmanik qui se positionne dans la surface de réparation ougandaise. Ce sera un coup franc certainement effectué par Choudia Diarra. C'est fait. Attention, Michael Abam, la feinte, la frappe, Michaela. Un ballon capté par Vanessa Edith. Son difficulté sur cette frappe, quelque peu écrasée de Michael Abam.
Now, the Ugandans are using what we call in football jargons the inverted fullback moves to the zones in front of the centre backs. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, interesting now, goalkeeper Kafibia picks up that one and receives huge applause from the Cameroonian spectators. Beautiful display there from Gog. What is she going to do? Slides over the halfway line, a long kick of a ball. And the Cameroonians now trying to concretize on that one. Not for so long, picked up there. There is a body check there. It's going to be a Cameroonian free kick. A Cameroonian free kick from 38 yards of goalkeeper Edith Vanessa's goal post. Ngok Monique, very, very vital in this contest. She's been giving in her all. The Indomptables Lionesses who are now fully in control of the game.
La joueuse de Reims en France, 19 ans, Ngok Monique.
Yeah.
Elle qui est passée par Canon et Claire Football Filles. Elle a été transférée en 2022 à Reims pour 3 ans. Et elle était ballon d'or féminin. Il faut également le relever camerounais en 2022. Ngok Monique. Attention, c'est parti pour le Cameroun sur ce ballon, ce décalage.
It was too high.
Le joueur de temps.
It was too long. It was too long. but I think I love the intention. The intention was clear, but the execution was
la réalisation a fait
not
défaut.
good. Yeah. And the Cameroonians who are fully in control of the game. They have been fully in control of the game after all from the onset. And goalkeeper Vanessa, who has considered twice here at the Réunification Stadium. She's going to receive a yellow card, a caution, yes.
Elle va prendre une biscotte.
Oh yes. She actually was verbally warned in the first segment of the game. What is she playing? What is she playing at?
Je ne sais pas si c'est une volonté manifeste de perdre du temps. Et si c'est le cas, ce sera révélateur des intentions de l'équipe ougandaise. Ça voudrait tout simplement dire que cette équipe espère aller aux prolongations. Et pourquoi pas au tir au but. Mais c'est pas l'objectif du Cameroun. Le Cameroun veut faire la différence. Lors de cette deuxième période, marquer ce troisième but tant espéré, qui va permettre aux Lionnes d'accéder au deuxième tour de ce tournoi qualificatif des JO en Afrique.
Yeah. Wilfried, when this game started, the Ugandans were using what they call the third man, but they have understood that literally it's impossible to defend against the third man. It requires immense defensive discipline, communication, as well as anticipation. Fantastic display there from that Cameroonian. And the Ugandans are muscling their way into the Cameroonian territory, but the Cameroonian defense was there to absorb that pressure. Fantastic. With player Donny Jesse, or rather with player Ngok Monique, who is simply phenomenal in this contest. Both Delambo, Claire Savita zone interesting now for the game for the Ugandans and the Cameroonians. With that huge sigh of relief, Abudi Ongene was right there to assist in defensive chores. Fantastic, beautiful display there from Njoya Ajara. She finds the onrushing Michaela Bam, but unfortunately I'm not sure she's going to be able to have the much needed endurance. It's going to be a throw kick, a throw in favor of Mafumetu. She quickly does so, toss of possession, and Njoya Ajara was sandwiched on that one. The Ugandans clear their vital zone now. Picked up there again by the Cameroonians with Bridget Ombudu, who plays beautifully well with Maggie Marianne. Maggie Marianne slides a long one over the halfway line to Captain Abudi Ongene, but she was offside. Captain Abudi Ongene was offside, and it's going to be a Ugandan free kick.
Mais quel match elle fait, Gabriela Abudi Ongene?
Yeah, she's leading by example. She's the captain, and of course she's leading by example.
La saison qu'elle a faite en Russie, Redekati, alors que c'est un autre remplacement côté ougandais. C'est l'entrée de Namata Anitaï à la place de Shamira. Et voilà, c'est Cameroun. Ballon perdu finalement. Qui profite aux Ougandais qui vont aller à l'abordage. C'est un ballon perdu par la sélection ougandaise qui va être récupéré par la gardienne de but, Katibia.
Yeah.
On peut apercevoir sur cette séquence le bloc positionné haut de l'équipe ougandaise. Certainement à la quête de ce but qui serait synonyme de break pour cette sélection.
Yeah.
Il faudra que le Cameroun reste vigilant dans sa quête de ce troisième but.
I think from the way they are playing, you clearly see that the Ugandans really do not have a fixed position. They have clearly understood that the Lionesses have resorted to swift interpositional play, but the chemistry between them provides them with the capacity to fill the open spaces, and that's why till now they have been able to hold their breath for the past 15 minutes. I'm talking about the Ugandans, but the Cameroonians will have to replicate more offensive moves in order to get the one goal that they so badly need this evening at the Réunification Stadium to qualify for the next stage of the qualifiers to the 2024 Olympic Games. Michaela Abam, she strikes a long one from the edge of the area. Captain Abudi Ongene, fantastic play there, ladies and gentlemen. She beautifully combines with Brigitte, but unfortunately, Abudi Ongene couldn't get that one again. And so it's going to be a goal kick to Uganda.
Elle reste pétillante. Aboudi a 34 ans. La native de Douala avec son 1m53. Il faut dire qu'elle a fait une bonne saison en Russie.
With CSK Moscow,
Ouais.
who recently won the Russian Cup. And Abudi Ongene had her name on the score sheet.
14 buts marqués en 23 matchs lors du championnat russe de D1.
Look at that toss of possession, that power from Gok, from Maggie Marianne. And we're playing into the 67 minutes of this encounter. On your screen, it's still 2 for Cameroon, nothing for Uganda. There is a Cameroonian woman on the ground receiving some medical attention. That's Ngok Monique, who picked up a knock there from that duel with Nagada Catherine.
J'espère qu'elle n'a pas été plus de peur que de mal pour Ngok Monique.
Yeah.
J'ai bien eu peur qu'elle ait été touchée au niveau de la cheville.
She's insisting that she wants to get into the pitch and continue the game, but the medical department are saying that she's going to have to go out for now. And yeah, she's been stretched out.
J'espère qu'elle pourra retrouver sa place sur l'aire de jeu. La deuxième buteuse du Cameroun ce soir, Ngok Monique. Après le raid raté sur NTB au match aller, le Cameroun rectifie le tir. Ici au match retour, 2-0 pour les Lionnes. Michael Abam qui a dû replier pour chercher ce ballon. Michael Abam qui a dézonné.
There was a high foot there from Nshunjoya Ajara, who is going to concede a free kick against Cameroon. Yeah.
Les joueurs d'expérience de cette équipe montrent la voie, hein, René Catier, Fallon Nefemotu, Nshunjoya Ajara, Gabriela Abudi-Ongene, elles font leur match.
Yeah. They've been leading by example, and that's what you expect from senior players like them. Especially Mufumetu, she's had a wonderful game. She's had a wonderful game so far. The Cameroonians are still playing with just 10 minutes. Okay, right. You've got Ngok Monique, who is back onto the green turf after that medical attention there. A long strike of the ball. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Impérial Katibia. Et voici Nshunjoya Ajara pour l'offensive du Cameroun. Et un bon point joué sur cette offensive camerounaise avec eto'o. Oh là là, eto'o, elle finit par récupérer ce ballon. eto'o. Il y a une solution de passe dans l'axe, il faut libérer ce ballon eto'o. Oh là là, il y avait mieux à faire. Et attention, la frappe, c'est pas fini. Nshunjoya Ajara. Hors-jeu, shoot.
If you look at the line, I'm sure we're going to have a replay. If you look at the line well, she was well on the line with the last men or with the last women of. All right. Just fraction away from the last defender of Uganda. Oh my goodness.
Là, c'était bien pensé côté Cameroun. Ce mouvement offensif. Malheureusement, shoot sont sur les hors-jeu. Les Cameroun qui ne lâchent pas de l'Est. Toujours en quête de ce troisième but libérateur. Et là, c'est Diana de Colette sur son flanc gauche. Attention, il faut passer dans la facilité, Colette. Il faut rester concentré, Colette.
Yeah. You have to remain concentrated. You have to remain concentrated. You saw the counter-offensive from Cameroon. In football academies, players are taught to be effective when counter-pressing, as they must press immediately after the ball is lost. They must do it relentlessly and do it together, because it puts the opposition under pressure and forces them to making mistakes. That's what we saw, but we didn't see the Cameroonians quickly regroup behind. Consequently, they have considered a free kick, and that player for Uganda Captain Najemba, who plays at club football with Dynamo Moscow out there in the Russian Women's Super League, receiving medical attention.
Il faut se méfier de cette joueuse, Fawzia Najemba, la capitaine de l'équipe ougandaise. Qu'est-ce qu'elle avait été impressionnante au match aller. C'est elle qui avait délivré le ballon du premier but ougandais. Fawzia Najemba.
She's emblematic. She commands a lot of respect in the locker room of the Ugandans, in the dressing room of the Ugandans. She's been the captain for the past 2 years now. She is also one of the very few players in this Ugandan team that traveled to Cameroon with a 35-man delegation that took part in the 2022 African Women's Championship out there in Morocco. And the Ugandans now in control. It's like a long one up front, picked up there by Catherine, who couldn't maintain her composure. The Ugandans are still in control. A long one up front there. This could be very interesting now for the Cameroonians, and beautifully played there by Marianne Inez, who was attentive on that one. She had no other option than sliding it over the baseline, and so it's going to be a corner kick against the indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon. Corner kick to be executed by Najema. The long one, heads go high. From inside the 18-yard area, ball cleared out of the Cameroonian vital zone. There's going to be a throw-in call to the Ugandans, who are trying to replicate more offensive actions now to try and get one goal. But the Cameroonians are well regrouped behind for that defensive chore. Kamuntale Samaya, who plays at club football with Kampala Queens, to do that throw-in. She does it, gets the ball again. She has Michaela Abam to beat, but unfortunately, it's going to be a corner kick for Cameroon because there was a deflection from Michaela.
Ce que fait Michaela Abam, assurer le repli comme ça, qui est en pointe.
Yeah, it's good what they are doing, all coming back to defend, falling back to defend.
C'est ce qui s'appelle le dépassement de fond sur attention. Il faut capter ce ballon, et ce qui est fait proprement par Katibia. Oh, quel match elle fait, Katibia. Porte bien.
She's so confident and she's so composed. There was a toss-up possession, and the referee judges that there was
Il y a eu un petit quelque chose apparemment, une petite main ougandaise. On va revoir son ralenti certainement.
I saw a handball there.
On va le revoir. Je crois qu'il y a eu main. Peut-être que l'arbitre a estimé que c'était une main volontaire. La défense ougandaise.
All right.
Alors, on va revoir. Non.
No, it was on the chest.
Non.
It was on the chest. On the chest of Mbire Juan, who plays for FC Minsk out there in Belarus. The Cameroonians in control now. Unfortunately, Monique Ngok couldn't keep that one in play. It's going to be a throw into Uganda. And the Cameroonian bench still expecting for that miraculous goal, that miracle goal to come in before it's full time here at the Réunification Stadium.
Ce serait mérité, René Cathy, un but, un troisième but du Cameroun.
Yeah,
ça ne relèverait pas du miracle, hein. Au vu du jeu produit par les Lionnes ce soir.
Yeah.
Ce ne serait que mérité pour cette sélection du Cameroun. Attention à cette offensive ougandaise. Cameroun qui bénéficie de ce coup franc. Nous sommes entrés dans le dernier quart d'heure de ce match. Et le Cameroun qui mène toujours à la marque 2-0. Toujours en quête de ce but libérateur, de ce but qui sera synonyme de qualification pour le deuxième tour, certainement.
And I tell you what, Wilfried, the Nigerians have just defeated the Ethiopians by 4 goals to nothing.
Ah, c'était prévisible.
So if Cameroon were to qualify in this contest in the next stage of the competition, they're going to have to face their arch rivals, the Nigerians. Beautiful display there from Njoya Ajara. And this is eto'o. She has 2 women to beat. She succeeded, but she was outmounted. That one referee says play should continue. Abudi Ongene from that far end. Fantastic. She slides in right inside. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness! Oh no! Oh no! Abam couldn't get her head on that one.
Elle a eu un problème de timing sur ce ballon, Michaela Abam. Elle n'a pas pu rabattre ce ballon de la tête, Michaela. Mais pourtant, quel bon amour de ballon de Gabriel Abudi-Ongene. Oh là là, Michaela Abam qui reste d'attaque dans cette deuxième période. Et le public qui continue à réclamer ce troisième but.
Come on girls, come on girls, come on girls. The Cameroonian free kick there. There was an illicit play on Ngok Monique, one of the goal scorers for Cameroon tonight. The Cameroonians trying to organize with eto'o. She plays with Mambulambo.
Il faut que le Cameroun évite les prolongations et même les tirs au but parce que le Cameroun est dominateur. Psychologiquement, ce serait une bonne chose pour la sélection ougandaise. Dans l'eau prolongation, au tir au but, attention, eto'o dans ses œuvres sur le flanc droit, le centre d'eto'o. À la réception, Njoya Ajara qui n'a pas pu maîtriser ce ballon dans l'espace de finition ougandais. Ça continue à se rapprocher pour le Cameroun. On continue à se rapprocher de ce troisième but. Mais quel travail merveilleux de eto'o sur le flanc droit. Et ça repart avec les Ougandaises pour cette transition défense-attaque. La défense camerounaise est en place. Sur le regard de Rigo Berson qui lui est si
who himself has come under stiff criticism from fans, said yesterday in the pre-match press conference that it's true that he needs some time to get this team together, but of course he's going to qualify tonight. We're still expecting that all a Cameroonian free kick from just around the median there. And the Cameroonians replicating offensive moves there but the Ugandans are holding their breath tight. They don't want to concede any more goal. A long strike inside the 18-yard area, cleared out of that area by that defender for. Interesting now, ladies and gentlemen. And it's going to be a corner kick. That was a beautiful clearance there from Nankia Shadira, who plays for Lady Cardinals FC out there in Uganda. A Cameroonian corner kick. Abudi Ongene is going to be in charge of that one as a Cameroonian support post-it number there. The toss of a possession there. Well, beautiful. And she was held there. Referee says play should continue. Advantage Cameroon. A long cross inside the 18-yard area. Oh là là.
Le retourné manqué de Ngok.
Yeah.
Et le Cameroun, c'est pas fini. Michael Abam sur ce ballon dans l'espace de finition. Il y a une solution de passe à l'axe. Il faut libérer ce ballon. Michael, c'est fait avec Gabriela Bouti-Ongene dans ses œuvres. Certainement le centre de Michael Abam.
She had to cross the ball already. She wasted a lot of time, Michaela Abam.
Ah mais c'est pas fini, le Cameroun qui reste d'attaque. Le centre finalement. Le dégagement de la défense ougandaise. Qui se dégage à l'emporte-pièce. Un ballon qui reste camerounais. Le Cameroun qui continue à précis soutenu des Lionnes. Pour ce troisième but, tant espéré ici au stade, la réunification Douala Bepanda. Et c'est un autre remplacement côté Cameroun.
Brenda Tabe, who is going to take the place of Captain Abudi Ongene, who has given her all in this encounter. She is led by example. She's had a wonderful game, the captain of the Indomptable Lionesses, but she will have to cede her place to Tabe Brenda, who is one of the top strikers in the Guinness Women's Super League.
Meilleure buteuse au tournoi Sud Ladies Cup en mai 2023. Brenda Tabe avec 3 buts. Elle a marqué 14 buts cette saison en Guinness Super League. Brenda Tabe, le Cameroun qui repart. Il faut assurer sur ce ballon, il faut assurer que c'est bien fait, que c'est magistral.
She's always present to suck out the pressure for Cameroon. I'm talking about Eliane Mambo Bodolo. Who plays for Session Esportive in Spain. She's had a wonderful game, hasn't she? Tossable possession there, the Ugandans succeeded that one, but that has been cleared out by Mufumetu, and it's going to be a throw-in call in favor of the Crested Cranes of Uganda. Throw-in to be executed by Kamuntule Sumaya. Another throw-in in favor of the Cranes, and that was Brigitte Umbudu with that wonderful work there. Throw-in quickly taken. A toss of a possession there from this near right. Another throw-in for Uganda. The Cameroonians will have to regroup quickly behind. They will have to regroup quickly behind because we are gradually heading into the morning time of this encounter. 85 minutes on the watch, 2 for Cameroon, nothing for Uganda. It is a draw game aggregate-wise for both teams now, as Captain Chunjoya Ajara clears her vital zone for another throw-in favor of the Ugandans. Uganda in control. A long one inside the 18-yard area. And the Cameroonians are going to have to be very careful now because the Ugandans have been doubling.
Attention à ce
there. No call for Kala, no calls for alarm.
Il faut rester vigilant.
Yeah. No calls for alarm.
C'est vrai que la charnière centrale du Cameroun a bien résolu l'équation. Catherine Nagadia.
The most important thing is that they should not concede the Lionesses.
Ouais. On l'a pas du tout vu. La première buteuse ougandaise lors du match aller, Catherine Nagadia. C'est grâce à l'activité défensive de la charnière centrale du Cameroun, Manbolamo et Magé, qui font leur match.
Yeah.
Et c'est une rentrée de touche pour le Cameroun. Nous sommes dans les 5 dernières minutes.
Yeah. I think a player like Nalunga Shamira has also been very, very dutiful from a Ugandan perspective. She's been sucking the Cameroonian pressure from that right flank. A long kick of a ball, it crosses the halfway line. The Cameroonians trying to get that one there. And this is Mufumetu Fallon. She clears a vital zone. Beautifully picked up there by Nshunjoya Ajawa, the captain. She plays with Ngok Monique. Ngok Monique, who tries to combine with Michaela Abam. But Michaela Abam was late on that ball, and so it's going to be a throw in to the Ugandans. Throw in for Cameroon now. Throw in for Cameroon now. Fantastic, ladies and gentlemen, from that edge of the box. Brenda Tabe, she has a woman to beat, and she succeeds to do so. She tries to cross, and Michaela Abam was out muscle on that one. Referee says play should continue. There was no infringement call against the Ugandans, who are coming up very powerfully now. And the Cameroonians recuperate that one now. Interesting. Mefumetu inside the 18-yard area. And that one goes over the baseline. It's going to be a goal kick to Uganda.
C'était un ballon donné dans la bonne zone par Fallon Mefumetu.
The Cameroonians continue to knock on the window of opportunity.
Le pressing de Marc Constant côté camerounais. On a pu voir Brenda Tabebika tout à l'heure. On attend beaucoup d'elle dans son jeu de percussion, Brenda Tabi. C'est vrai qu'elle va jouer sur le flanc gauche. C'est pas sa zone de prédilection, Brenda Tabi. Elle joue en pointe habituellement en Guinée Super League. Et le Cameroun qui se dégage. Un ballon pour Brenda Tabe qui n'a pas pu le récupérer, qui finalement va le récupérer ce ballon. C'est une bonne opportunité pour le Cameroun, il y a quelque chose à faire. Brenda, le centre, oh là là.
It's beautiful what she did.
Heureusement, pour la sélection ougandaise, il y a eu ce repli défensif.
Oh my goodness. The referee says it's an Ugandan ball. Look at that. Look at that. There was a deflection.
Incroyable.
There was a deflection from that Ugandan defender. But the referee says it's going to be a Ugandan goal kick.
Elle était vraiment dans son registre, Brenda. Le jeu de percussion avec son morphotype impressionnant.
The lineswoman was close on that action to actually see that there was a deflection. There was a Ugandan deflection. Oh.
J'espère qu'elle n'a pas perdu sa lucidité, l'arbitre gabonaise, Uganda, Arechi.
Goal kick to Uganda. Vanessa Edith with that long strike. The Ugandans trying to get on that one now. Mambulambo Edith, Mambulambo Bodolo clears a vital zone. The ball goes to a Ugandan leg. A long strike. And there was a foul on that Cameroonian player, but referee says advantage Cameroon. The Lions regrouping now very quickly. Fantastic. And this could be very interesting now. A long one slides over the halfway line. Michaela Abam has a woman to beat. What is she going to do? 5 on 5. Unfortunately.
Elle a tenté l'option personnelle individuelle. Michaela Abam à la quête d'une solution de passe. Rentrée de touche pour le Cameroun pour Brenda Tabi. Malheureusement mal exploité. Brenda qui visiblement s'est positionnée à la pointe de l'attaque. C'est plutôt Michaela Abam qui a dézonné, qui se retrouve sur le côté gauche.
Yeah. The crested cranes in Cameroon. They're called the crested cranes because of the unusual gracefulness of the crowned crane. For those of you who know the crowned crane, aptly typifying the country and its people. This actually attracted Governor of Uganda at the time, Sir Frederick Jackson, who in 1893 chose it to embellish the Union Jack with its exquisite form and heraldic dignity. Today, it's known as the crested crane, a title given to the women's national football team of Uganda. Fantastic display from the Ugandan player. but she couldn't hold her breath, and so Michaela Abam gets that one out.
Un véritable quart de Lyon.
Fortunately, Michaela Abam loses on that one. The Ugandans get that one, a long strike. Fortunately for the Cameroonians, Maggie Marianne Inez was there around the center circle. The Ugandans pick it up again. A long strike of the ball. The Cameroonians must be very, very vigilant now, because the Ugandans would want to try different options, especially with
Oh, c'était bien fait, c'était bien pensé.
Offside.
C'était bien pensé tout de même. Malheureusement, c'est un hors-jeu sanctionné.
We've already played 2 minutes on the 4 minutes of additional time. Cameroon still leading by 2 goals to nothing.
Ouais.
But in terms of aggregate, it is 2-2 on either side.
C'est l'égalité parfaite sur l'ensemble des 2 matchs.
And the rules and regulation suggest that if the match were to end like this, we're going to be having a prolongation here at the Réunification Stadium. And if there is no goal during extra time, I beg your pardon, if there is no goal during extra time, the game will proceed to penalty shootouts. The Cameroonians will not love this to go right up to penalty shootouts, because the last time they were in front of a penalty shootout exercise, they were booted out of the race to the 2024 Africa Cup of Nations built for Morocco. And so the Cameroonians must do all they can to avoid this match getting into penalty shootouts.
C'est vrai que chaque match a sa vérité, René Catier. Tel que les Camerounais sont partis, elles sont en confiance, fortes de ce match. A réussi, il faut le dire. Même s'il y a cette épreuve des tirs au but, elles auront le moral requis pour prendre le dessus sur cette sélection ougandaise. Michaela Abam, le contrôle, Michaela Abam dans l'entrejeu. Les Ougandaises qui vont récupérer ce ballon, attention. Le Cameroun qui finalement récupère ce ballon pour assurer cette transition défense-attaque. C'est fait, mais c'est mal fait. Et c'est une rentrée touchée pour la section ougandaise.
She's going to have to work on her timing and her composure. I'm talking about Michaela Abam. She's virtually lost all her balls tonight against the crested cranes of Uganda. It's all over. It's all over here at the Réunification Stadium. The Ugandans have been able to hold their breath without conceding a third goal here at the Réunification Stadium, and this means we are heading into extra time which could be very, very vital for both teams, who will have to bring out their MasterCard and try as much as they can to get something out of this one. The Cameroonians looking very, very determined for the extra time, Wilfried.
Ouais, il faudra confirmer ce bon match au temps réglementaire côté Cameroun et assurer lors de la phase de prolongation et faire certainement la différence lors de cette phase de prolongation. Certainement que le coach Jean-Baptiste Bissek va davantage rebooster le moral de ces Lionnes pour essayer de trouver ce but, ce troisième but tant espéré dès la première période des prolongations.
I'm so confident they can get it.
Tout à fait, René Catier.
I'm so confident they can get it. All right.
Et on va tout de suite renvoyer l'antenne au centre de production de Mbalade pour le débriefing de cette deuxième période. À vous, Armand Bassa, Wilson Mingolé. Merci Wilson Mingolé, Armand Bassa. Nous sommes de retour au stade de la Réunification de Douala Bepanda pour ces prolongations de ce match irrespirable entre le Cameroun et l'Ouganda. Le rêve parisien des Lionnes qui est en train de reprendre forme après la défaite 0-2 à Kampala. Le Cameroun qui est sur le point de le faire. Mais il faudra faire la différence dès cette prolongation. Trouver le troisième but et c'est parti. Les Lions en possession de balle avec Michaela Abam. Il y a une solution de passe axiale. C'est mal fait finalement.
Beautiful intention there.
Et la gardienne de but ougandaise pour le dégagement. Le long dégagement renvoyé par le Cameroun. Les Ougandaises qui vont revenir à la charge. Très bon travail de récupération de balle dans l'entrejeu de Cameroun avec ce ballon. Il faut centrer.
Beautiful.
Ballon contré par la défense ougandaise.
That's how she has to play, Michaela Abam. With constant crosses. Because when you play against teams like a good goalkeeper, you have to do the instant crosses that could take the defenders and the goalkeeper by surprise. The Cameroonian corner kick. Michaela Abam inside the 18-yard area. And the referee says there was a body check there on a Ugandan defender. And it's going to be a goal kick in favor, or rather it's going to be a free kick call in favor of the Ugandans, the crested cranes of Uganda.
Il faut rassurer Casimir Mangué qui tout à l'heure se demandait si Jean-Baptiste Bissek a préparé son équipe pour l'épreuve de tir au but. Lors de la dernière séance, c'est une éventualité qui a été prise en compte. Elles ont travaillé les tirs au but, les Lionnes. Donc elles sont parées pour cette épreuve, rassurez-vous. Et c'est un long ballon dans l'espace de finition ougandais. Récupéré finalement par Vanessa Edith, qui est très sereine dans ses prises de balles. Vanessa Edith, la gardienne de but ougandaise.
They have to fall back, the Cameroonians. They have to fall back and do some defensive chores. Beautiful from Eliane Mambulambo. And there goes the spirited Maggie Marianne with a long strike around the median. The toss of possession that the Cameroonians pick up that one. The ball crosses over the halfway line now with Njoya Ajara, who couldn't get that one. And the ball inside Cameroon's territory. Beautiful football now from eto'o. And it's going to be a throw-in call in favor of the Cameroonians. Great work there from Brenda Tabe Ebika. Mefumetu Falong with that throw. Oh my goodness. Communication breakdown there from the two Cameroonian players. It's still a throw into Cameroon. And Ugandan women's football is a reference point, like I said, in East Africa. They are multiple winners of the Sekafa Women's Championship. A Cameroonian throw in from Fallon. Picked up there by the Ugandans. There was no contact from the Cameroonian. The Cameroonians come back again, but not for so long. That one goes out of touch. Is going to be another throw-in call to the Ugandans. And the ball now playing from these near right. A clearance there from the Ugandans. Around the center circle, the Cameroonians clear their vital zone. And the ball over the halfway line now, picked up there by that player for Uganda, Nabire Juan, who beautifully connects with Najema, but unfortunately the Cameroonians are well regrouped. And that one, Nshunjoy Ajara out muscles her way with that one. A beautiful cross, but unfortunately there was no one. And the Ugandans are going to have to clear the vital zone not for so long. Picked up there again by Brenda Tabe Ebika, but that one is going to go out of the field of play. Was going to be a throw-in call in favor of the Cameroonians. And that throw-in is going to be quickly taken to shoot Njoya Ajara.
Il faut lui offrir une solution passe, shoot Njoya Ajara.
Oh.
Et c'est une autre décision quelque peu contestable de l'assistante sur ce ballon de Brenda Tabe Ebika. Mais le Cameroun qui demeure positionné haut avec le trio offensif Brenda Tabe, shoot Njoya Ajara et Michael Abam. C'est révélateur des intentions des Lionnes. Trouver ce troisième but lors des prolongations. Mais il faut rester vigilant derrière. C'est d'ailleurs le cas sur ce ballon.
Oh,
Camerounais avec un shoot de Agara sur son flanc droit. Shoot, le centre. Oh là là. Michael Abam avait fait l'appel, mais le ballon n'a pas été suffisamment bien donné.
I think she should have penetrated more before she did the crossing. The Cameroonians again, eto'o, beautiful But unfortunately, goalkeeper Vanessa Edith picks up the one comfortably. The Ugandans holding their breath in Douala, holding their breath in Cameroon, holding their breath in Cameroon. They who have never participated in the Olympic Games have participated in 2 AFCON tournaments. Their first participation dating back to 2000 when the DR Congo pulled them out of the qualifiers. And then in 2022 when Kenya withdrew from the qualifiers as well. But before Kenya pulled out, Uganda had beaten Ethiopia to qualify for the next round that year. And the Ugandans have an advantage now. And all the Cameroonians are falling back to try and assist in defending, including Michaela Abam. Goalkeeper Kafibia position and repositioning her teammates with this dangerous Ugandan corner kick, a long one. And it's going to be cleared out of the danger zone for the Indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon by Naomi Eto'o. But the Ugandans come back again powerfully. Beautiful dribbling there from the Ugandan player. The Cameroonians are going to have to be very careful and deflected there. And the Cameroonians can heave a heavy self-relief now around the center circle. The Ugandans pick up that one again with their fighting spirit. But that one goes to a no man's land for what's going to be a goal kick in favor of the Indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon. And the coach, Charles Anyeko, is not a happy man.
Il faut davantage mettre de l'intensité dans les phases offensives côté Cameroun. Il faut augmenter ce volume de jeu pour trouver la faille dans la défense ougandaise. Alors qu'il y a une joueuse ougandaise qui est allée sur l'aire de jeu.
She's simply exhausted. She's giving it her all. I'm talking about. Yeah. Well, Wilfried, women's football in Uganda, they not just start now, and that's why you see them holding their breath against the very experienced Indomitable Lionesses side. As a matter of fact, women's football in that country started almost the same time with the continent superpowers like Cameroon, Nigeria, Ghana, and South Africa. Their national team played its first international game, a 1-1 draw in March of 1998 against Egypt. And their heaviest defeat was recorded 2 years later against the DR Congo in a 4-0 loss. But the women's national team began gaining steam with some glorious wins in 2019 when they thrashed Djibouti by 13 goals to nothing. Well, like Cameroon, Uganda are also not going to be participating in the 2024 Women's AFCON in Morocco. Algeria defeated them by 4 goals to 1 on aggregate to book a place in next year's Women's top African football competition, the AFCON, out there in Morocco.
Et dans cette équipe ougandaise, on a comme principale individualité Fazila Ikwaput, qui ne s'est pas montré à son avantage. La première joueuse ougandaise a joué une Champions League européenne de football. Et le long ballon camerounais dans la défense ougandaise. Le dégagement des Ougandais. Et le Cameroun qui va revenir à la chasse certainement avec shoot de Akara. Un ballon perdu finalement. Une sortie de touche en faveur du Cameroun. Le Cameroun qui ne lâche pas du lest. Le Cameroun qui veut ce 3e but libérateur. Déterminé à faire la différence dans ces prolongations. Et c'est une rentrée de touche camerounaise avec Fallon Mefemotou. Fallon pour cette rentrée de touche. Avec un chute de Agara qui n'a pas pu récupérer ce ballon. C'est tout de même une rentrée de touche pour le Cameroun. Ça se rapproche progressivement dans l'espace de finition de l'Ouganda. C'est plutôt un coup franc en faveur du Cameroun.
Yeah, there was a handball call there against the Ugandans. They are so stubborn, these Ugandans, aren't they? Free kick for Cameroon.
Diana Colette qui va se charger de ce coup franc. Elle qui a eu un énorme volume de jeu cet après-midi. Diana Colette de Reims en France. C'est parti, le centre. Il y avait mieux à faire, Diana, sur ce ballon.
It wasn't well taken at all. It wasn't well taken at all.
Diana Colette qui joue également au futsal. Qui a participé au JO de la jeunesse en 2018 en futsal.
You also have players in the Ugandan team who are on the pitch who also play beach soccer. You have players like Najuko Justine, who is a beach soccer player equally, just like Jana Colette, who is a futsal player. And back onto the field of play. The Ugandans in control inside Cameroon's territory. Beautiful interpositional pass there, cleared out of the danger zone for the Indomitable Lionnes of Cameroon by Brigitte Umbudu, and it's going to be a throw-in call to the Ugandans. Jean-Baptiste Bissek repositioning his girls. They must not concede at all, and this could be a very, very dangerous free kick for Cameroon, for the Ugandans. The Cameroonians must all fall back to try and do some defensive chore there now. Yeah. And Brigitte Umbudu just clipped the edge of the toe
Une faute sur...
of Komantule Soumaya.
C'était une faute sur Fozia Najemba,
Yeah.
la capitaine des Crested Twins. 17 fois titulaire cette saison avec Dynamo de Moscou. En 18 matchs. Elle qui est passée par le Kazakhstan. Attention, attention Katibia. Il faut prendre ce ballon Katibia. Oh, que c'est bien fait Katibia. Oh, il fallait tout de suite réagir. Il a eu peur, Jean-Baptiste Bissek.
Nail-biting moment, not just for the coach, but for every Cameroonian who is right here, and also every Cameroonian who is watching this encounter.
Mais c'était un ballon vicieux.
That was very nice.
C'était un ballon vicieux, René Catier.
You must credit her. She's so steady, Kathibia. Even with that nail-biting moment, she was able to.
Et il fallait renvoyer ce ballon, il fallait pas s'y prendre d'une seule prise. Katibia l'a bien fait parce que c'était un ballon délicat et revoici le Cameroun en phase offensive avec Brenda Tabebika sur le flanc gauche. Elle n'est pas passée, Brenda.
That's a specialty, Brenda. That's a specialty. Counter-offensives. She's very good at that.
Ça permet beaucoup entre Brenda Tabebika et Michael Abam. Et attention, heureusement, hors-jeu ougandais. La défense camerounaise qui était remontée sur ce ballon. Elle a bien joué la ligne, il faut dire.
Yeah, you must credit these Ugandans equally. They have been able to make some good moves, some good offensive moves.
Il ne faudra pas surtout tomber dans ce piège ougandais, René Catier, dans cette quête du troisième but, se découvrir.
Yeah, and it's not surprising at all, because the Federation of Ugandan Football Association recently launched a 7-year technical master plan for the development of football in that country, and we can see that that project is actually yielding fruits, because Uganda beating Cameroon out there in Uganda by 2-0 tells of just how much work has been done as far as Ugandan female football is concerned.
Une jeune équipe qui a quand même encore de l'expérience à faire valoir. Cette équipe qui n'a jamais participé au JO, qui est en quête d'une première participation.
Yeah.
Les Ougandaises, contrairement au Cameroun, qui était au JO de Londres 2012. Unique participation jusqu'ici pour le Cameroun. C'est un long ballon pour Brenda Tabebika qui n'a pas pu le récupérer, mais c'est pas fini. Au Cameroun qui revient à la charge. Chouldieu et Adiara, c'est bien fait. Oh là là. Malheureusement, elle a écrasé un tout petit peu sa frappe. Mais que c'était bien fait de la part de Chouldieu et Adiara. Ce merveilleux ballon. Elle n'a pas pu bien ajuster sa frappe.
Naomi Eto'o, I don't think it got her well. It really didn't get her well, the ball. Naomi Eto'o, who lacked some firepower in that leg. And the Cameroonians are going to have to build up now from their own territory. There was an infringement call against, there was an infringement call, but the referee says play should continue. Advantage Cameroon, Kathibia. 1 more minute. 1 minute of added on time in this first segment of the extra time. As the Cameroonian player is lying prostrate to the green turf. The referee calls for the medical department of the Indomitable Lionesses.
Là, c'est Kolenjana qui est resté sur l'aire de jeu.
To try and attend to Kolenjana.
Sur ce geste appuie la capitaine ougandaise,
Yeah.
Fawzia Najemba. Je dirais même un vilain geste de Fawzia Najemba. Elle aurait dû se retenir. Ah, j'espère que Kolenjana retrouvera sa place sur l'aire de jeu. J'espère que sa cheville n'a pas été sérieusement touchée.
The Cameroonians should do all they can to avoid the penalty shootouts. They must avoid to get into that stage of this game because they did not smile well at all on them the last time. Well, no two football matches are the same.
René Catier, quand on est dans le football de haut niveau, on doit être prêt à faire face à toute éventualité.
Yep.
Être à l'épreuve de tout. Et c'est la fin de cette première période des prolongations. Toujours 2-0 en faveur du Cameroun. Dans ce match éliminatoire des JO Paris 2024. Le Cameroun qui est toujours en quête de ce troisième but libérateur. Le Cameroun qui a poussé, qui a pressé. Mais malheureusement, toujours pas ce but. Alors qu'on va revoir certains temps forts de cette première période. Surtout ce but, cette reprise de volée.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Et ce but de Ngak Monique. Quel timing elle a eu sur ce ballon, Ngak Monique, pour défoncer à la sortie de la gardienne Vanessa Edith. La joueuse de Reims en France.
And Coach Jean-Baptiste Bissek holding some discussion with the girls, especially with Eliane Mambolambo Badolo. They're going to have to go now for the kill. They will have to go now for the kill in this second segment of the extra time.
Les corps sont éprouvés.
Yeah.
Par ce match marathon.
He's not believing himself equally. Huh? he was coming for a win. I'm talking about Coach Charles Anyeko Lukula, who was appointed interim head coach just 2 weeks ago. And he was told, sir, you have just 1 month to achieve your objective.
Il joue sa survie, hein,
oh, yes.
Le coach Ayeko.
He knows fully well that if his team doesn't pass and go through to the next stage of this competition, he's going to be fired.
En cas de qualification, il sera confirmé certainement.
Absolutely.
Et c'est reparti pour ce match à suspense entre le Cameroun et l'Ouganda. Toujours 2-0 en faveur des Lionnes. Le Cameroun, long ballon pour Gareth Maniek. Attention, il n'a pas pu le récupérer. C'était plutôt Brenda Tabebika qui a convoité ce ballon. Vanessa Edith pour les dégagements.
She's now playing on the sharp point of the attack for Cameroon, Brenda Tabe, which is her preferred win. The Cameroonians in control. Shoot. Crosses over the halfway line. Shoot. Mefumetu, the long strike inside the 18, ladies and gentlemen. The goalkeeper, Vanessa Edith, picks up that one. She's going to take her time. She's trying to lock one up front. Around the median. And that one is going to go out of touch. For a throw into Cameroon. Throw in quickly executed by Colette Njana. And the referee says there's still going to be another throw in. Oh, there was contestation there from coach Jean Bissek, who is not happy with the decision of the referee. He actually thought that the last player to touch the ball was a Ugandan. And Brenda Tabu was shocked on that one. The referee says it's going to be a free kick call in favor of the Indomitable Lionesses, who will have to play that very quickly because we're running out of time. And they want to avoid going into a penalty shootouts in this encounter. Just like coach Charles Ayeko Lukula, who is not happy with that decision equally.
Kolendiana pour ce coup franc camerounais. Ballon renvoyé par la défense ougandaise. L'équipe ougandaise pour assurer cette transition défense-attaque. Infériorité numérique en défense camerounaise. Et c'est un ballon qui échoue en touche. Les Ougandaises, c'était un ballon quelque peu dangereux. Hein. La défense camerounaise n'était pas en place. Hein.
Yeah, they have to quickly regroup each time they do counter pressing. They have to quickly regroup because the Ugandans could take them by surprise. But for now, that's not happening. For now, it's still 2 for Cameroon, nothing for Uganda. Free kick to be executed by Fazila Queen. A long one up front. Cleared out of the right zone for the Cameroonians. Around the media. Ngok. A long one up front. Michaela Abam couldn't reach that one. It's going to be a throw into Cameroon. Throw in to be executed by Kolenja. Now does so quickly. Ngok. Beautiful display from the Cameroonians. It's going to be a free kick call for the Cameroonians from 22 meters away from the goalkeeper Vanessa Edith, and Cameroonian supporters are on their feet now. Shunjoya Ajara from the edge of the box. Referee says no. Referee says there was no penalty.
Non, il n'y a rien eu.
Referee says shoot. Referee says shoot. Easily went down. But I think she was held there.
C'est vrai qu'elle a touché le pied d'appui d'un shoot.
That's maximum
Elle
contact.
ne s'est pas retenue, la défenseur ougandaise. L'arbitre Uganda aurait sifflé penalty qu'on n'aurait pas crié au scandale. Mais ça n'a pas été le cas. Le Cameroun qui va devoir chercher à obtenir ce but, si ce n'est sur un penalty, sur une action de jeu.
Yeah.
Entre touche ougandaise. Avec Prested Prince en phase offensive. Pour ce mouvement de flux qui a été raté, le Cameroun à l'abordage. Ballon finalement renvoyé par l'Ouganda. Le Cameroun qui va essayer de repartir. L'action ougandaise qui n'a pas pu récupérer ce ballon. Et rentrée de touche camerounaise. Avec Mefomoku Fallon. Une shoot qui a cherché de s'appuyer sur Mefomoku. Et rentrée de touche toujours camerounaise. Ça continue à se rapprocher dans l'espace de déséquilibre de l'Ouganda. Il faut rester concentré. C'est pas bien de perdre ces ballons aussi facilement.
I think it's going to be a Cameroonian free kick now.
Avec Amboudou. Quel morphotype impressionnant. Amboudou.
She has been so present in this game, Amboudou. She has been so present in this game.
Ouais, positionné en pointe basse dans ce...
It's true, she really never had a wonderful first half, but I think she's imposing herself at the middle of the pack, the second segment of the game, or I should say in this extra time period of the game, as the Cameroonians prepare their free kick at the Réunification Stadium. And we must say kudos to the Joseph Antoine Bell-led National Sports Infrastructure and Equipment Board, ONIES, for making this stadium really available for this all-important game. As a matter of fact, Mr. Ewane Francois Felix, the ONIES administrator, and his team were here last week to inspect and guarantee that the pitch was in proper condition and good for use in this encounter between Cameroon and Uganda. Aretuyap Kome has come in now for Naomi. A Cameroonian free kick. A long strike inside the 18-yard area. No one for Cameroon. And that ball goes over the baseline for what's going to be a goal kick to Uganda. Captain Abudi Ongene watching on as our younger colleagues try to concretize on the opportunities they're going to have in the remainder of this encounter. As goalkeeper Vanessa Edith strikes up front. The ball goes onto the waiting legs of Nabira Juan, and the Ugandans trying to outmuscle their way into the Cameroonian defense. Beautiful display there from Njana Colette, but unfortunately that one had already gone over the touchline for what's going to be a throw to Uganda. Fantastic.
Rentrée de touche ougandaise.
Vigilance, my friends. Vigilance.
Les Ougandaises qui se rapprochent progressivement de l'espace de finition du Cameroun. C'est un ballon qui bénéficie au Cameroun.
Oh. She was properly held there.
Ouais. Elle ne se laisse pas faire, Ndiana Colette. Car elle est bien trempée, cette Colette Ndiana.
Well, just to remind you, there is still 2 for Cameroon and 2 for Uganda in terms of aggregate score. The Cameroonians out muscling their way there, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting now for the Cameroonians. Njoya Ajara, toss of a possession there, but that Ugandan defender, Nabire Juan, was there with a huge experience.
Ça se voit sur les visages au banc de touche. Les Lions en veulent et veulent en finir lors de ces prolongations. Elles sont en quête à la recherche de ce 3e but. Et voici une garde Monique. Il faut lui offrir une solution de passe, une garde Monique. Et ce sera un coup franc pour le Cameroun. Très grande activité de garde Monique. Quel volume de jeu ce soir, garde Monique.
And listen to the spectators here. Listen to the spectators. They can do it. They can do it. 114 minutes already on the watch, and the Lionesses can do it. They shoot Njoya Ajara. She's going to try to pick out either Michaela Abam or Bodolo. Yo! Ladies and gentlemen, it's goal for Cameroon! Goal for Cameroon! Goal for Cameroon!
Et le but libérateur est venu d'Amboudou qui libère le Cameroun. Et le rêve parisien qui certainement prend définitivement forme. Et la gardienne de but ougandaise qui a tout de suite compris que c'est fini pour la sélection ougandaise. Merveilleuse équipe des Lionnes Indomptables du Cameroun. Il fallait relever ce challenge. Et le qui trouve le chemin du but.
I told you they can do it. I told you these ladies
Ah
can
oui,
do
c'est
it.
Fallon Mefomatou. L'unité moyenne de cette équipe. René Kaché.
Wilfried, I told you they can do it. And this was absolutely the right moment for them to do it. This was absolutely the right moment for them to do it.
Le Cameroun, René Kaché, devait éviter cette épreuve de tir au but qui aurait pu tourner en faveur de cette équipe ougandaise. Le Cameroun est en train de le faire.
Celebrations across the skies of the Réunification Stadium, ladies and gentlemen. Cameroonians in high fettle, Cameroonians in high spirit, collectively celebrating this beautiful, fascinating,
Et elle est là, Fallon
and decisive
Mefomatou.
goal from Fallon Mefomatou,
René Kaché,
scoring a second goal for the national football team of Cameroon.
cette joueuse qui est tombée enceinte en 2020 et qui a enfanté en 2021 de la merveilleuse Cindy, qui est certainement fière de voir sa maman porter le Cameroun vers le 2e tour qualificatif de ces JO Paris 2024. Regardez comment elle a bien agi dans le timing. Qu'est-ce qu'elle a eu du sang-froid dans cette action, Fallon Mefemotu.
Coach Jean-Baptiste Bissek said yesterday in the press conference, I don't have a short-term plan. The key to tomorrow's game is going to be finishing. We will have to play without pressure, with determination, and enjoy ourselves. And that is exactly what these ladies are doing here, ladies and gentlemen. It's 3 for Cameroon and nothing for the crested plains of Uganda. Celebrations upon celebrations here at the Réunification Stadium. The Cameroonians are happy. What a goal!
Et le pari à tout prix qui est en train d'être réalisé par le Cameroun dans ce match éliminatoire. Mais c'est pas fini. C'est pas fini, René Catier. C'est pas fini tant que l'arbitre n'a pas donné le coup de sifflet final.
You have to
il faut rester concentré.
Absolutely, you have to feel for goalkeeper Edith Vanessa as the Cameroonian Pope, who has been relentless in his prayers tonight here at the Réunification Stadium. Go celebrating. Goalkeeper Vanessa Edith still receiving medical attention as the Cameroonian goal stands. 3 for Cameroon, nothing for Uganda.
Il faut d'autant plus rester concentré que si l'Ouganda venait à marquer un but, le Cameroun...
And the spectator trying to immortalize the moment with a camera.
Ouais, je disais René, si l'Ouganda venait à marquer un but, ce serait une mauvaise chose pour le Cameroun.
Absolutely.
Ce serait synonyme d'élimination pour le Cameroun à la faveur du but marqué à l'extérieur par l'Ouganda. Donc il faut rester concentré.
Maximum
Il faut rester
concentration.
concentré.
Maximum concentration. But you were talking about the fact that they could have a possibility of scoring. Yeah, you should also talk about the possibility of Cameroon scoring a 4th goal.
Ah ben tout à fait, c'est dans nos cordes. C'est dans nos cordes un 4e but.
That's going to be an icing on the cake, my friend.
La cerise sur le gâteau
Yeah.
qui sera certainement dégustée en cas de qualification du Cameroun pour le 2e tour de ces éliminatoires des JO Paris 2024. Et devant, il faudra aller chercher le Nigeria. On va revoir. On ne se lasse pas de revoir ces merveilleux buts du Cameroun, surtout ce premier but signé Shoot Joya Adjara.
And then, of course, there was this fascinating goal from Ngok Monique that made it 2 for Cameroon and nothing for Uganda. And obviously this wonderful goal from Fallon Mefemotu, a well-taken shot from inside the 18-yard area of the Ugandans.
Quelle assurance sur ce but, Fallon Mefemotu. On dit dans le football, tout est dans le contrôle.
Oh yeah.
Elle a réussi son contrôle pour catapulter ce ballon au fond. Défilé Fallon, l'une des doyennes de cette équipe du Cameroun qui montre la voie. 33 ans, sonné, toujours bon pied, bon oeil, Fallon.
Yeah, Wilfried, we're talking about the rules and regulations of this qualifier. If Uganda were to score right now, according to the rules and regulations that we have just checked, the match is going to go to penalties. But as it stands, it is Cameroon who are going through to the next stage of these qualifiers, as goalkeeper Vanessa has been stretched out of the field, out of the pitch, after that collision there, which was by every stretch of imagination not a Cameroonian fault at all. We must make that very clear. And this player for Uganda, Nabire Juan, has been cautioned by the referee. Interesting enough, it is a team that's trailing by 3 goals against the spirited Indomptables Lionesses. And the Cameroonians, with that substitution,
Nganamben Annie qui entre à la place de Michael Abam. Et ça repart
dans cette partie. Alors que nous sommes arrivés au terme du temps. La prolongation 120 minutes. Certainement il y aura 5 minutes de temps additionnel. C'est plutôt 1 minute de temps additionnel ainsi à la décision d'arbitre. Gandanga. Plus qu'une minute à jouer. Il faut encore tenir, il faut rester concentré. Il faut rester lucide. Le Cameroun qui va repartir à l'abordage. C'est une rentrée de touche pour le Cameroun. Acquis la qualification pour le deuxième tour de ces JO Paris 2024. Tend résolument les bras. Grâce à cet homme également, Jean-Baptiste Bissek qui s'est engagé dans un travail de fond. Dans un travail à court terme et à long terme.
Wilfried, the Cameroonians have scored 3 goals for the first time since the 28th of February 2022. You remember the 8-0 thumping that was over the Gambia. And we know that the last time that the Indomptables Lionnes won an international game was exactly 41 days ago. And that was against Kenya in the first leg qualifiers to the 2024 AFCON build from Morocco. With goals from Mabolambo Bodolo in the same stadium. The Kenyans eventually defeated them 4-3 on penalties in the return leg in Nairobi. But of course both teams had pulled a 1-1 draw on aggregate. And today the Cameroonians are celebrating, holding their breath for that last minute gap, that last second gap for the referee to blast her final whistle for everyone here at the Réunification Stadium, and of course for those of you watching the CRTV Sports and Entertainment to begin celebrating.
Visiblement, Réunion va aller au-delà de 2 minutes.
Yeah, which is logical because the goalkeeper of Uganda was receiving medical attention. Brenda Tabe out muscles away, but unfortunately she couldn't get that one, and so it's going to be a throw-in in favor of the Crested Prince of Uganda. Throw-in quickly taken by the Crested Prince. Monique Yango, Monique Ngok.
Il faut assurer le repli défensif face à ce mouvement offensif ougandais. Il faut rester vigilant derrière.
Vigilance.
Les Ougandaises qui restent d'attaque. Le Cameroun pour cette transition défense-attaque. Un long ballon pour Brenda Tabebika qui va aller à la quête de ce ballon. Et le pressing de Brenda a été positif. C'est une rentrée touche alors que la gardienne de but, Vanessa Edith, sera certainement transportée dans un centre hospitalier de la place. C'est sérieux visiblement le mal qu'elle a eu, la gardienne de but ougandaise.
The Indomptables Lionnes of Cameroon have now scored 8 goals. 8 goals and conceded 5 in their last 6 matches. This is an interesting turnaround, spin around for coach Jean-Baptiste Bissek, who has been hugely criticized.
Tout à fait. Et Jean-Baptiste Bissek qui a résolu ce fameux problème d'efficacité face au but. Le Cameroun qui marque 3 buts en un match, comme cette sélection ne l'avait pas fait lors des 2 précédentes rencontres.
What a moment of respite for this coach. What a moment for respite. A moment of respite for Jean-Baptiste Bissek, who I'm sure beginning today is going to start going into the minds of Cameroonians as it's all over, ladies and gentlemen, and Cameroon qualify for the next stage of qualifiers to the 2024 Olympic Games. They will face the Super Falcons of Nigeria. The Super Falcons who won this afternoon by 4 goals to nothing. And the Cameroonians are going to have to tie their belts. They will have to pull their socks to meet again against their eternal arch-rivals, the Super Falcons. Of course, it's going to be a very difficult game. The Cameroonians have all what it takes in order to win against the Nigerians.
Et Jean-Baptiste Bissek qui a été porté en triomphe. Il le disait en conférence de presse hier qu'il ne doute point que le Cameroun va obtenir sa qualification pour le 2e tour de ces JO Paris 2024.
Et c'est fait. Le rêve parisien se poursuit. Le rêve parisien n'est pas mort ce soir. C'est par le clap de fin pour le feuilleton du Cameroun dans ses éliminatoires des JO de Paris 2024. Avec Fallon Mefomotou qui a été énorme ce soir. Le Cameroun également une carte Monique
She was
de
super.
Reims.
She was supersonic.
Quel gros match.
Where she's shedding tears of joy now. God, Monique, I can understand the emotions of the time.
Yeah.
I can understand the emotions of the time, Monique. She was simply sublime, Monique Ngok. She was simply sublime. A contrast there on those Ugandan faces. The Cameroonians celebrating, Joyo Ajara, celebrating with her teammates, celebrating with the staff. They have done the impossible. 2 goals down, trailing 2 goals down from Uganda to scoring 3 goals at home. This is absolutely incredible. This is absolutely fantastic. And the Cameroonians right here at the Réunification Stadium, and those watching us, I'm sure, have not been disappointed at all by the brilliance and spectacles demonstrated by their team, the indomitable Lionesses of Cameroon. It's all over here at the Réunification Stadium. It's 3 for Cameroon and nothing for the crested cranes of Uganda.
Voilà, tout est bien qui finit bien dans cette nuit ici à Douala, au stade de la Réunification de Bepanda, le Cameroun qui obtient sa qualification pour le 2e tour des éliminatoires des JO Paris 2024, zone Afrique. Et le prochain client, ce sera le Nigeria pour ce 2e tour.
Yeah.
Alors René Caché,
What a beautiful stadium.
on va dire au revoir sur cette belle image.
An incredible in architectural jewel planted right here in Bepanda on a surface area of 10,000 square meters, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
It's got a video surveillance room, conference room,